Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to share some mnemonics used in inorganic chemistry. Now, first mnemonic is related to diatomic molecules. Now, diatomic molecules, as you know, they are made up of two atoms. So, in all these, you can see there are two atoms. So molecules that contain two atoms, they are called the diatomic molecules. So mnemonics that we have used is have no fear of ice cold pair. Now here H stand for hydrogen, N for nitrogen, F for fluorine, O for oxygen, I for iodine, C for chlorine, and B for bromine. So all these are diatomic molecules. Now next one is related to the reactivity series. Now reactivity series in which most reactive element is placed at the top and least reactive is at the bottom. So it is arranged in the order of decreasing reactivity. So here we can see potassium is at the top, that is potassium is most reactive element. Now one exception here is that we have placed element carbon here and another is hydrogen here. Now hydrogen is a reference. The elements which are above hydrogen, they can react with hydrogen and form like hydrogen in the form of water or dilute HCl. Like if we say K plus H2O, then it will form hydrogen gas and some product is formed like KOH here, right? But if element is below hydrogen like copper, it will not react with water. Even with the dilute HCl, no reaction take place, whatever elements are below hydrogen. Then carbon. Carbon is a non-metal. The importance of carbon lies here that the elements which are below it, then like if we take Zn, then ZnO, it react with carbon and it can form CO and zinc. So if we have to extract the metal from metal oxide, then the elements which are below carbon, they can be extracted from their oxides using carbon here. Right? So here you can see the least reactive element is platinum here. And the phrase you can see, pretty Sally could marry a crazy Zulu in tree-lined house, causing me strangely glancing people. So here if we compare sodium and calcium, then sodium is more reactive than calcium. Means sodium can displace calcium from its salt, but vice versa cannot occur. Similarly, if we say iron and copper, then iron can displace like Fe, we can write Fe plus Cu SO4. Now this reaction can take place. It will give FeSO4 plus Cu, but we cannot write Cu plus FeSO4. So this reaction is not possible. This reaction does not take place. So more the metal which is above can displace the metal which is below. That is, it can show displacement reaction. Then next slide is of elements which are found in Earth's crust. Now here you can see oxygen is at the top. So oxygen is most abundant element that is found under Earth's crust. Then is silicon, then is aluminium, iron and so on. So oxygen is element and it is non-metal. Right? If question is most abundant metal that is found in Earth's crust, then it will be aluminium. So aluminium is most abundant metal, and most abundant element, then it is the oxygen here. So here the mnemonic is like only O, oxygen, strong, S for silicon, athletes, A, I, in, iron, calcium, study, S, sodium, P, past, potassium, M, midnight, it is M, magnesium. So these are quite useful if we have to give the objective answers there.